Oh, beautiful news, folks. Beautiful news. Norm. Oh, shit. Fat guy. Fat guy. Fat guy. Oh, shit. Gotta drop this fucker. Fat guy almost fucking took a guy. Shout out to Fat guy. Last time I went to the doctor, he made me open up and say oink. Looks like we're all gonna be blessed by, arguably, a lot of people have this man in their top five is Norm Macdonald, man. Rest in peace. Beautiful man. I mean, not at the end. I mean, big swole, fucking steroidal face. But when he was younger, fuck, dude. When you go back and look at SNL, you're like, I get it. The guy probably got a decent amount of pussy. So we're gonna. I listen to Norm still to this fucking day. The guy's the man. He's the myth. Um, I miss him like we were. I miss him like me and him did an OnlyFans. One on one. Where we just touched each other sensually and maybe told old sailor jokes from the 1920s, like he did on the Bob Saget roast. Which, if you didn't get that, I feel sorry for you, man. I feel sorry for your mother. So this is from. Let me see what outlet this is. NPR, our favorite. How do you say? Yeah, I'm not gonna go as far. I'm not gonna say fags. I don't like that word. I don't want to call them fags. So I'm going to call them the limp wrist brigade over there at NPR. In case you guys didn't, I guess we'll read it. I'll attempt to read it like how they would. So it'd be like the late Norm Macdonald left fans a surprise stand-up special. This is updated May 13th, 1922 by fellow contributor Dustin Jones. You can find him on Twitter, saving black people in abundance and pushing forward the anti-penis movement and the pro-removal of the penis and all men in homes. And let's hurry up and just get them, all the white men, not white women, but white men. Let's lock them up, and then we'll eventually get to the black men. Well, I mean, they're doing their own. Can I say this? They're doing a good job themselves. We got them. Former Saturday Night Live star Norm Macdonald recorded a stand-up comedy special in his living room before he died. Pause. Just like a lot of unknown comedians that are attempting to bridge the gap between the internet and the stage, and sometimes have to start out and even Uncle Dust had a thought one time. If you guys don't know, the censored comedian Uncle Dust, this is not him currently doing a bit. This is NPR, but he even thought about it, and then he went, "You've been doing comedy for 3 years. I mean, but you do have 20 years of basically being fucked over in life. Why don't you just do it and then just get to it? Maybe we'll do that on OnlyFans." Uncle Dust is on OnlyFans. It's not just for buttholes anymore. And beautiful, buxom women just trying to be free and independent queens showing their innards. So get over there to Uncle Dust Comedy on OnlyFans. And if you're scared to go there, I get it. A lot of people don't want to put their credit card into it'll be like, because there's whores everywhere. It's like you got free reign to just follow, chirk, follow, chirk. And then you forget that you were even there for Uncle Dust and his little comedy bits. All of a sudden you're knee deep and you're like, I need to stay up longer and jerk more. So then you become addicted to methamphetamines. So the special, which is set to be released on Netflix this month, was something he wanted to leave for his fans if he were to die unexpectedly. Actor and comedian Norm Macdonald, who was well known as a Saturday Night Live star in the 1990s, shot a secret stand-up performance in his living room before he died last year at 61. His producing partner said Macdonald wanted to have another appearance for his fans should his health take a turn for the worst. Known for his sarcasm, dry humor, and witty comebacks, Macdonald's work was enjoyed by millions of viewers over his nearly 30 years in comedy before he succumbed to cancer on September 14th, 2021. 3 days after some bearded New Yorkers attacked the Twin Towers. That was another one that was breaking the bit here, guys. Breaking the bit. That was another one of Norm's great, throwaway. They're like throwaway jokes. His throwaway jokes were better than 99% of people that are like, this is what I'm doing, stand up. I mean, go listen to his podcast with Super Dave on not just his show, Norm Macdonald Live, which I can't say enough about it, dude. Quality. Even if you don't like some of the people, Norm does well. I don't like Brandon. What's his name? What's the Russell Crowe? Not Russell Crowe. What's the other limey? Not Russell Peters, not the Indian, not the Curry Smith. Russell Brand, right? I don't know why I don't like him. I don't know why, and I want to like him. You know how you see people that you're like, oh, I like Norm, right? And then you're like, well, Norm sees something in him, unless Norm's just lying and just doing it for content, which it could have just been. But you're like, I sat there and watched the whole thing, and I'm like, I mean, it's Russell Brand, but it's, I don't, like, whatever, dude. Back to the bit. He wanted to have one last laugh prepared for his fans in case he was unable to beat back the cancer. So Macdonald recorded a 1-hour special done in one take from his living room in the summer of 2020. Fans will be able to stream the comedian's stand-up farewell, Norm Macdonald's Nothing Special, on Netflix starting May 30th. Side note, stopped a bit. This is how I know they're going to get rid of everybody that is leeching off each other. Everybody's leeching off each other on Netflix codes. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but they're trying to bust people out. Like right now, my sister gave me her email account, and she's in Texas. I'm in California, and it's like, you're sharing. I thought sharing was caring. I wish I could get people to do that with my comedy. Just get everybody around the globe to just share a link. If you don't want to go to OnlyFans, go to Patreon. Firecrotch, Firecrotch. You heard me right. Firecrotch. Okay, that is my working title on my genitals and also my Patreon. Back to the bit. Though Macdonald managed to film himself over an hour in a single take, he had planned on recording the special in front of a live audience in 2020. Unfortunately, the COVID-19 pandemic put the kibosh. So he's saying, breaking bit. So he's basically saying, we would have got it live in 2020 if they hadn't made up the conspiracy known as COVID-19. Okay. They could have just said, if the COVID-19 was just a flu and they were like, it's just higher flu season, it would have just been fine. But because they invented this new word into our stratosphere, it did this. They could have just recommended masks, and everything would have just been, the economy wouldn't. Don't listen. I'm going to get off my high horse. I'm going to save that for when I'm on Fox News. Back to the bit. After I spit. Also check the original Wiggers Comedy Podcast live, 9:30 Eastern Standard. Yes, I said it right. Original Wiggers Comedy Podcast with myself. I'm talking Uncle Dust, a real person, not the bit that that is running. I'm running into the ground right now, and check that out also on YouTube. That's free. He had planned on recording a special in front. Unfortunately, the COVID-19 put the kibosh on his plans. Lori Jo Hoekstra, Norm's longtime producing partner and executive producer of the special, said in a Netflix statement, Norm worked so hard on a new hour of material and wanted it to be seen. We want to make sure his fans see this very funny hour, Hoekstra said. He left this gift for all of us. The special will come hand in hand with a bonus featurette, according to the Netflix statement, with Dave Chappelle, David Letterman, Conan O'Brien, Adam Sandler, Molly Shannon, and David Spade. The guests will share their experiences with Macdonald in the proper send-off for one of comedy's greats. Good news. Beautiful. Love you, Norm. You were the man, dude. Still are in my fucking book. Top 5 in any spot. Love you, bro. I'll be there sooner than others.